Ever wondered what secrets lurk at the farthest reaches of our universe? For centuries, this tantalizing question has fueled the imaginations of scientists and space enthusiasts alike. But now, thanks to the revolutionary James Webb Space Telescope, we're on the brink of uncovering the answers. Armed with its incredibly powerful lenses, this marvel of technology is peering deeper into space than ever before. And guess what? It's just unveiled a jaw-dropping revelation about what lies beyond the edges of our cosmic horizon. Prepare for a journey to the outer limits of the universe like never before. Picture yourself stargazing on a clear night. Each twinkling star, every distant galaxy you see, that's just a tiny part of what's out there. We call this slice of the cosmos the observable universe. It's like our cosmic playground, where we study stars, galaxies, and everything in between using telescopes and space probes. But here's the kicker. It's just a piece of the puzzle. There's a whole universe out there beyond what we can see. We call it the universe with a capital U. So, what's the diff? Think of it like this. The observable universe is what we can see, while the universe is everything, the whole shebang. And get this, scientists estimate the observable universe is about 93 billion light-years wide. Wrap your head around that. It's a big universe, and we're just scratching the surface of what's out there. All right, let's make this cosmic journey more engaging and relatable. So, picture this. A light year isn't just a distance. It's a measure of how far light zips in 1 year, about 5.88 trillion miles or 9.46 trillion kilometers. Now, wrap your mind around this. The diameter of the observable universe, stretching 93 billion light-years, covers a mind-blowing distance of around 546,845,568 light-years. Now let's rewind the cosmic clock. About 13.8 billion years ago, boom! The universe burst into existence in what we call the Big Bang. It was like the ultimate fireworks show. This explosive beginning set off a wild ride of expansion. And guess what? It's still going strong. Since that epic blast-off, the universe has been stretching and growing faster and faster. It's like the ultimate road trip, fueled by mysterious forces like dark energy. So buckle up, because the universe is one wild ride and we're just along for the adventure. As the universe stretched and grew, tiny particles of matter started coming together, drawn by the invisible force of gravity. It's like a grand celestial dance. These particles clumped together to create dazzling cosmic wonders, like stars that twinkle in the night sky, galaxies swirling in colorful spirals, and eventually even cozy planets like our own Earth. And here's the kicker. Over eons and eons, these cosmic creations kept evolving, getting bigger and more elaborate. It's like a never-ending cosmic construction project. And guess what? This cosmic creativity led to the mind-blowing diversity of stuff we see out there in the universe today. From blazing supernovas to mysterious black holes, it's a wild, wondrous universe, and we're lucky enough to witness its spectacular show. Despite the universe being mind-bogglingly huge, it's mostly, well, empty. Think of it like this. If we shrunk down our whole solar system to the size of a quarter, the nearest star would be like 2 soccer fields away. Crazy, right? And get this, we're just talking about our own backyard, the Milky Way galaxy. But wait, there's more. Our galaxy is just one of billions out there in the observable universe. Ever pondered why we can't just glimpse the entire cosmos in one grand view? Well, there are 2 key factors at play here. Firstly, let's talk about the journey of light. Picture this. When we gaze at far-off celestial objects, we're essentially peering back in time because light takes its sweet time to zip through the vast expanse of space. The farther away something is, the longer it takes for its light to reach us. So each twinkle from a distant galaxy is like a tiny time capsule, revealing the universe's history piece by piece. Now, on to our second reason, which involves the universe itself playing a cosmic game of expansion. Imagine those dots on an inflating balloon. As it expands, the dots move farther apart. Well, the universe operates on a similar principle, with galaxies drifting away from each other as space stretches. This expansion stretches out the light from distant objects too, making it shift towards longer wavelengths, giving us what we call redshift. And here's the kicker. As this cosmic ballet unfolds, some objects will eventually drift beyond our observational grasp, disappearing into the cosmic abyss beyond a certain point. Crazy, right? Given all that, it's no wonder we haven't quite caught a glimpse of the whole cosmic show. Now think about this. The idea of the universe having an edge is like a cosmic puzzle that's kept folks like scientists, philosophers, and deep thinkers scratching their heads for eons. We've cooked up all sorts of theories about what might be out there, but the real scoop? Still a bit of a mystery. That said, there are 3 particular theories that really catch our attention. Alright, let's dive into the cosmic theories. First up, we've got the idea that the universe is like a never-ending story, stretching out infinitely in all directions. This theory leans on something called the cosmological principle, which basically says that no matter where you look, things pretty much look the same. So, if this principle holds water, it means there's no cosmic fence to bump into. The universe just keeps on going and going. Next, picture this. The universe is finite, but it's not like hitting a brick wall when you reach the end. Instead, it's more like wandering around a massive sphere. Keep walking in any direction, and eventually you'll end up right back where you started. It's like a cosmic loop-de-loop. Now, buckle up for the multiverse theory. This one's wild. Imagine a whole bunch of universes hanging out together, each one with its own vibe and rules. They could be totally separate from each other, or maybe they've got some sneaky connections we haven't quite figured out yet. We've dived into some pretty cosmic concepts about the universe's edge, exploring different theories. But hold on to your hats, because now we're shifting gears to talk about an incredible tool that's poised to illuminate these mysteries, the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. This powerhouse of a telescope doesn't just peer into space. It's like a time machine, allowing us to glimpse back into the early days of the cosmos. With its cutting-edge tech, the JWST has given astronomers a front-row seat to the universe's infancy. And guess what? They've stumbled upon something truly unexpected. In a recent jaw-dropping discovery published in the prestigious journal Nature, the JWST unveiled 6 colossal galaxies that existed a mere 500 million to 700 million years after the Big Bang. Now, here's the kicker. These behemoths weren't supposed to be there. Scientists were anticipating finding small baby galaxies, but these big boys caught them off guard. These ancient giants challenge everything we thought we knew about the early universe. But wait, there's more. Brace yourself for this mind-boggler. These galaxies are as mature as our very own Milky Way, which is a whopping 13 billion years old. And get this, the amount of stars packed into each of these galactic monsters adds up to several billion times the mass of our Sun. One of them might even tip the scales at a staggering 100 billion times the mass of our Sun. To put that into perspective, the Milky Way contains stars equivalent to roughly 60 billion suns. Crazy, right? Check this out. The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, is basically a superhero with a superpower. It can see stuff our eyes can't even dream of. Using infrared light, it spots the faint glow of ancient stars and galaxies that have been hanging around since forever. So imagine this. The JWST can whisk us back in time, giving us a sneak peek of what the universe was like a mind-blowing 13.5 billion years ago. But hold on to your hats, because it's about to get even more mind-bending. The universe is roughly 13.7 billion years old, right? Well, this discovery has thrown a cosmic curveball. It's like hitting reset on the history books. These colossal galaxies, lovingly dubbed universe breakers, have got scientists scratching their heads big time. They go against a whopping 99% of the models we had for early galaxies. We used to think galaxies started out small, like fluffy clouds of stars and dust, and grew up over time. But these universe breakers? They're flipping the script big time. When the Webb data and those crisp high-res snaps from the telescope hit the scene in July 2022, researchers were left slack-jawed. They couldn't believe their eyes when they spotted these galaxies glowing like cosmic beacons and suddenly found themselves questioning their own data interpretation. It was like these colossal cosmic wonders just popped up out of nowhere, almost as if they were saying, "Hey there, surprise." But here's where it gets even juicier. By busting out spectroscopic magic, scientists can dive deep into the light these galaxies emit across different wavelengths. This reveals all sorts of juicy details about them, stuff like what they're made of, how big they are, and how far away they are from good old Earth. And get this groundbreaking find wasn't even at the top of scientists' wish lists for the James Webb Telescope. It blew past all expectations and unfolded faster than anyone could have imagined. Hold on to your hats, because there's a twist in this cosmic tale. You see, while most of the objects uncovered by the Webb data are likely galaxies, there's a sneaky possibility that a handful could be something entirely unexpected, like hidden supermassive black holes. But here's where it gets really juicy. The known mass of stars in the universe might be a whopping 100 times more than we previously calculated. And get this, that's just considering half of the sample. Wrap your head around that. Meanwhile, over in the world of space exploration, using the mighty James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, a squad of astronomers from around the globe stumbled upon something truly jaw-dropping. They unearthed the oldest and most distant galaxies ever seen. These cosmic time capsules fling us back to a time when the universe was just a baby, less than 400 million years after the Big Bang. Now that's what I call a cosmic rewind. Picture this. The light from these galaxies embarked on its journey more than 13.4 billion years ago, and finally, it's made its grand entrance, spotted by the telescope. Remember how the Hubble Space Telescope first peered into the cosmos? Well, the James Webb Space Telescope is following in its footsteps. Its early snapshots unveiled a slew of possible galaxies twinkling in the cosmic abyss. But now, thanks to some serious detective work using spectroscopic magic, astronomers have nailed down 4 of these beauties. And here's the kicker. Not only can they now dive deep into the galaxy's physical traits, but they can also pinpoint exactly how far away they are from us. It's like cracking open a cosmic treasure chest of secrets. Let's talk distance, shall we? Astronomers have this nifty trick for figuring out just how far away a galaxy is. It's called redshift. Here's the deal. As the universe stretches and expands, galaxies seem to scoot away from us, stretching out their light like a cosmic rubber band. This stretching shifts their light towards longer, redder wavelengths, hence the name redshift. Now, there are a few ways to estimate redshift from photos, but if you want the nitty-gritty details, spectroscopy is the go-to method. It's like breaking down a galaxy's light into its colorful building blocks, giving us precise measurements we can rely on. Now, on to the juicy stuff, the latest discoveries. Picture this. 4 galaxies have caught astronomers' attention because their redshifts are off the charts, meaning they're crazy far away. The Hubble Space Telescope spotted 2 of them earlier, clocking in with redshifts of 10.38 and 11.58. But hold on to your hats. The JWST swooped in and uncovered 2 even more distant galaxies, boasting redshifts of 13.20 and 12.63. Wrap your head around that. A redshift of 13.2 means we're peering back a mind-boggling 13.35 billion years into the past. Talk about time traveling with style. Get ready to dive deep into the cosmic time machine. You see, the JWST's Advanced Deep Extragalactic Survey, also known as JADES, is like a cosmic archaeologist on a mission to unveil the secrets of the ancient universe. This ambitious project scored over a month of the telescope's precious time, aiming to give us an unprecedented peek into the early days of the cosmos. Flashback to 2015, when a group of instrument whizzes banded together to propose this epic undertaking. They formed an international dream team called JADES, bringing together over 80 brainy astronomers and scientists from 10 different countries. And here's where the magic happens. Kicking things off with NIRCam, the JADES crew dedicated a whopping 10 days of mission time to scrutinizing a tiny patch of the sky, which just so happened to include the famous Hubble Ultra Deep Field. It's like peering through a cosmic keyhole and unlocking the secrets of the universe's infancy. Imagine this. For more than 20 years, astronomers have been peering into this particular patch of the cosmos using all sorts of fancy telescopes. But here's the kicker. The JADES team decided to take things up a notch. Armed with 9 different infrared wavelengths, they embarked on a cosmic treasure hunt and hit the jackpot. They stumbled upon nearly 100,000 distant galaxies, each one billions of light years away. But they didn't stop there. Nope, they whipped out the N-spec spectrograph and got to work. Over a quick 3-day stint, they snagged light from a whopping 2,150 faint galaxies. Talk about hustle! This allowed them to uncover all sorts of juicy details about the gas and stars lurking within these galaxies and even pin down precise redshift values. Now, brace yourself for the cosmic magic trick. Armed with all these measurements, astronomers can peek into the inner workings of these galaxies. They can figure out how bright they really are and even make an educated guess about how many stars they're hiding. It's like cracking open the galaxy playbook and learning the secrets of cosmic construction. And let's be real, studying galaxies is no walk in the park. It's like trying to understand humans, but on a cosmic scale. Think about it like this. Just as our early experiences shape who we are, the first batches of stars and galaxies play a huge role in their future. It's kind of like cosmic destiny unfolding. And guess what? Right now, we're witnessing history in the making as the Webb Telescope steps up to the plate. It's like a cosmic detective unraveling all sorts of mysteries about galaxies. NASA's Deep Space Observatory telescope is basically rewriting the cosmic rulebook and unveiling a whole load of mind-blowing discoveries. It's like peeling back the layers of the universe and finding hidden treasures around every corner. The James Webb Space Telescope. It's basically a superhero in the world of science. This bad boy is giving us a front row seat to some mind-blowing stuff. Galaxies, planets, stars, you name it. Launched with a bang in December 2021 and set to rock the cosmos for a solid 2 decades, Webb is just getting warmed up for its epic journey. And let me tell you, it's already blowing the Hubble Space Telescope out of the water. Scientists and regular folks alike are totally jazzed about Webb, sparking a whole new wave of excitement in the world of science. It's like the ultimate cosmic adventure, and we're all along for the ride. Let me tell you, folks all around the globe are diving headfirst into the telescope's raw data, sharing jaw-dropping photos and soaking in all the mind-blowing views it has to offer. Picture this. After a flawless launch, Webb blew our minds with its first snapshots in mid-July, giving us an eye-popping glimpse into the wonders of our universe like never before. Thanks to its super fancy infrared telescope, we're able to zoom in on galaxies way out there in mind-blowing detail and take a peek into the cosmic past. And get this, within just days of firing up its engines in late June 2022, Webb's high-tech gear started spilling the beans on thousands of galaxies we never even knew existed, and they're older and farther away than we ever dreamed possible. It's like discovering a whole new universe right in our backyard. Check this out. The telescope is like a cosmic sponge, soaking up light from all kinds of celestial wonders. Think exoplanets and brand new stars. It's like peeling back the cosmic curtain and getting a sneak peek at what's going on out there. And let me tell you, the data pouring in is pure gold. Already, scientists are digging into this treasure trove of information, uncovering all sorts of juicy details about planets that are hundreds of light years away. They're getting the inside scoop on what these far-off worlds are made of, and even hinting at whether they could be cozy spots for life to thrive. But wait, there's more. By sifting through faint glimmers of light from the universe's early days, the James Webb Space Telescope might have stumbled upon the granddaddy of all black holes. This behemoth, weighing in at a whopping 9 million times the mass of our Sun, is chilling at the heart of a young galaxy that popped into existence just 570 million years after the Big Bang. It's like finding a cosmic time capsule and unlocking secrets from the dawn of time, courtesy of Webb's supercharged cameras. This groundbreaking discovery gives us a front row seat to the cosmic dawn, when black holes were hitting growth spurts left and right in the billion years that followed the Big Bang. Now, here's where it gets really juicy. Astronomers have been scratching their heads over these cosmic giants for ages. You've got these massive, mysterious beasts lurking out there, some of them shooting out beams of light that we can actually see with our telescopes. These cosmic powerhouses, known as active galactic nuclei, or AGN for short, supermassive black holes or quasars, are like the heavyweight champs of the cosmos, tipping the scales at billions of times the mass of our Sun and shining with a brilliance that puts even the brightest stars to shame. It's like watching the ultimate cosmic showdown unfold before our very eyes. These guys are like the rock stars of the cosmic scene. They're the ultimate AGN, pushing the boundaries of what we know about the universe. And as scientists keep pushing the cosmic envelope, they're catching glimpses of even more distant light sources, giving us a peek into the universe's early days. Enter the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, armed with its trusty mid-infrared instrument and near-infrared camera, scouring the skies for these cosmic enigmas. Now, here's where the magic happens. The JWST's billion-dollar spectrographs work their magic, breaking down light into its different frequencies so scientists can dive deep into the data. And guess what? In their cosmic adventures, they stumbled upon something pretty darn cool. The stuff swirling around these black holes is sending out faint whispers of radiation across the universe. By zooming in on these subtle cosmic signals from the universe's infancy, they noticed something unexpected, a sudden surge in the frequencies tucked away in the light. It's like getting a sneak peek behind the cosmic curtain, giving us a front row seat to the cosmic symphony playing out before our eyes. But here's the kicker. The sudden appearance of these black holes in the cosmic crib remains a puzzle that's got scientists scratching their heads. It's like the ultimate cosmic mystery waiting to be cracked. The hunt is still on for those elusive primordial black holes born right after the Big Bang, or maybe even earlier. But so far, no luck. But hey, scientists aren't giving up hope just yet. Now, when it comes to why we've got so many black holes hanging around in the universe today, there are a couple of theories floating around. One idea is that they're leftovers from super fast-forming, massive stars that kick the bucket way quicker than the stars we see nowadays. Or, get this, it's like a cosmic magic trick where dense clouds of gas suddenly go poof and collapse into these mysterious black holes. But here's the kicker. The most likely scenario involves what's called a population 3 star. Picture this, a star that popped into existence about 200 million years after the Big Bang, made mostly of hydrogen and helium. When this bad boy went boom, it left behind a black hole in its wake. It's like the ultimate cosmic mic drop. Scientists are teaming up with the folks behind EMI to dive deep into the light coming from a galaxy way out there. They're hoping to uncover more clues about the mysterious black hole hanging out at its center. But that's not all. They've been busy peering back in time to the early days of the universe, where they stumbled upon something truly epic. Picture this, a gang of 7 galaxies all hanging out together, mingling and interacting like cosmic neighbors. And get this, this stellar crew, spotted by the trusty Hubble Space Telescope, is the most distant galaxy cluster ever seen. It's like stumbling upon a cosmic gathering that's been going on for billions of years. And here's the kicker. According to simulations, this cluster is set to become one of the oldest and biggest galaxy clusters we've ever known, with a mass nearly 100 times greater than our own Milky Way galaxy. Okay, check this out. The Hubble Space Telescope first spotted these galaxies, but it was kind of like trying to measure the distance between cities from way up high. Imagine you're perched above Los Angeles, peering through a telescope. You might spot Phoenix, Dallas, and Atlanta all lined up, but figuring out exactly how far apart they are. Tricky, right? But then along comes the James Webb Telescope, like the superhero of cosmic clarity. It swoops in and gives us a crystal clear view. Now, here's the kicker. These kinds of galaxy clusters are super rare and hard to come by, according to the experts. It's like finding a cosmic needle in a haystack. So, chances are pretty slim that the JWC will stumble upon another stellar setup like this one. But fear not, because the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope is gearing up to launch in early 2027. And let me tell you, it's going to be a game changer. This bad boy is going to take our galaxy cluster hunting skills to a whole new level with survey powers that leave the JWST in the cosmic dust. We're talking over 100 times more coverage. But let's circle back to the JWST and its cosmic conquests. Back in the 90s, astronomers blew our minds with their groundbreaking exoplanet discoveries. Thanks to this cosmic marvel, we now know of over 3,000 planets chilling outside our solar system. Sure, we've only snapped pics of a handful, but most of these exoplanets are so far away that we can only catch a glimpse when they do a little dance in front of their host stars, causing a teeny tiny dip in brightness. It's like cosmic hide and seek on a whole new level. The JWST has totally flipped the script. With its fancy coronagraphs and a whole bunch of other cosmic gadgets, scientists can now get up close and personal with exoplanets. Picture this. Back in 2017, the Sphere Consortium rocked the space world by spotting a planet called HIP 65426b using the Spectrometric High Contrast Exoplanet Research Instrument. Now, let's talk about HIP 65426b. It's a real cosmic oddball. This exoplanet does its thing around a star called HIP 65426, and it's been causing quite the stir since its debut in September 2022 as the first exoplanet ever directly observed by the James Webb Space Telescope. But here's where it gets really juicy. This planet isn't your run-of-the-mill space rock. Nope, it's a giant gas giant. Think about 12 times the size of Jupiter. And it's chilling way out there, about 100 times farther from its host star than Earth is from the Sun. To put that into perspective, Pluto, our favorite dwarf planet, is only about 40 times farther from the Sun than Earth. Now, imagine something even farther out, and you've got HIP 65426b. It's like finding a cosmic giant hanging out in the distant reaches of space. And even though it's kind of like trying to spot a phantom in the night sky, Webb's infrared camera still manages to capture its brilliance for all to see. Let's take a cosmic stroll through the galaxy known as M74. It's a real showstopper. When we gaze upon this beauty, we're treated to a mesmerizing sight. Its majestic spiral shape, with stars scattered far and wide. Picture this. From the galaxy's radiant center, two graceful arms stretch out into the cosmic abyss. And when Hubble gives us a peek through its optical lens, it's like witnessing a cosmic masterpiece. We're talking dazzling swirls of electric blue, with intricate structures that look like wisps of dust and gas reaching out from a bright core. Now, fast forward to Webb's snapshot, and we're in for a treat. We get to see the galaxy in a whole new light, quite literally. Thanks to its infrared superpowers, we're able to spot star-making hotspots sprinkled throughout those spiral arms. And here's where the magic happens. When we blend images from both Hubble and Webb, it's like creating a cosmic collage that brings out the best of both worlds. We get a front-row seat to the galaxy's optical and infrared glory, painting a fuller picture of its cosmic splendor. And guess what? These three cosmic snapshots aren't just for show. They're part of a global project that's bringing astronomers together to compare notes. By putting these images side by side, they're uncovering hidden gems, pinpointing where stars are born and crunching the numbers to figure out the masses and ages of these stellar clusters. It's like piecing together the cosmic puzzle one star at a time. Let's dive into some cosmic discoveries courtesy of Webb. First up, we've got the lowdown on those teeny tiny dust particles floating around in the vast expanse of space. Webb's been busy studying them and giving us some juicy insights. But that's not all. Get ready for a real cosmic oddity. Webb snagged a snapshot of a Wolf-Rayet star way out there called WR140, and let me tell you, it's a real head-scratcher. This star's surrounded by these funky rings that make it look like it's been wrapped up in a cosmic gift box. And here's the kicker. Those rings aren't just for show, they're the real deal, a product of the star's interactions with its little buddy star. Now, let's zoom over to the constellation Virgo, where we've got the scoop on an exoplanet named WASP-39b. This fiery gas giant, about the size of Saturn, is orbiting its host star a whopping 700 light-years away from us. And get this, it's practically giving Mercury a run for its money, orbiting its star at a mind-bogglingly close distance, about 8 times nearer than Mercury is to the Sun. So there you have it. Webb's been rocking the cosmic scene, journeying to the farthest corners of the universe and bringing back some mind-blowing discoveries. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us for the next cosmic adventure.